Hey beauties, Waah Gwaan, what's poppin'? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel, or if you're new, hi, welcome to BareBeauty. Thank you guys so very much for clicking on today's video. So I have this very interesting set for you guys today. If you guys are not into the extravagant Halloween nails, I guess this is the set for you. It's between, simple but still have some form of art or still have a touch of Halloween to it. So these are the nails that I'll be doing. This is called the Witch Halloween nail art. So now I'll be taking the dark nude down the nails. So when I was reviewing and watching these nails, because there's always learning curves and there's always barriers when you're making these videos. So I just want to point out there's many ways that you can do it. You can start from the cuticle area. You can start from the cuticle area and cut it with the X-Acto knife. That's what the method that I'll be using today, but I find that it was a little bit time consuming and a little bit more tedious. So the next time that I'm attempting to do a blocking like this, I will go from the apex area down the nail, so I just cut it from there, so there's no excess product that I'm removing off the nail and this and that. So that's a learning lesson for me right there. So now I'm going in with the X-Acto knife. This is actually my very first time using the X-Acto knife, so I'll be cutting the acrylic once it's between the stage of drying and moist, so you get a better cut there. So I'm repeating the same thing on my pinky, where I apply it to the cuticle area, apply the product down on the entire nail, and then I cut it with the X-Acto knife. You don't exactly have to do it the way that I'm doing it. You can do it work from the cuticle area, as I said, and then you can cut with the X-Acto knife, so it save you product and time, or you can manipulate it, and then if you want a very pristine line, you can then go in with the X-Acto knife and just straighten up that line, and then you're going with your emery board just to straighten out the lines. So now that I'm done with the emery board, I will then go in with some more acrylic at the apex area, because I find that area was a little bit flat. So I have mentioned earlier in the video that the reason why I did that is because I saw something on Instagram, and I thought that was the easier. So I decided that after watching and reviewing this video, I decided that I will start from the apex area and then cut it with the X-Acto knife, and then I will be able to build my apex area. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, you can go back in just like what I'm doing right here, but I think it would be it would be better to start from the apex area, create the line, and then you just build the apex from there. So that's what I'm doing. I am building each of these apex. I do it with the thumb, the pointer, and the ring finger, ensuring that the apex area suits me, ensuring that there's no dip in the nail, ensuring that everything is straight. So for the ring and the middle finger, I will be going straight in with the dark nude, because that's where I'll be doing the nail art on. Now I'll take rusty orange in the cutout area. This color is so pretty. It's a recent purchase, by the way, if you guys are asking or wondering. I think this is from Lush Nails. This is a local person who makes colors. This is the first time that I'm actually hearing about this person. I went to the beauty store actually, and I decided that, okay, all right, it was my intention to get any acrylics or whatever, but I saw this color and I decided that I wanted to use it for this video, which I'm really, excited about. I was excited about doing this video with this color right here. The color is very pigmented. It's a strong color, which means that I didn't have to go in with any clear acrylic. I just filed it gorgeous color. So I'll repeat the same thing on the pinky and also on the thumb.
I don't know where we go. I feel like it's changed, love. I'm losing my mind, feeling that kind of love. I feel like a deep hole. Will you give me something that I can give you here? Tell me what you're thinking. I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. Here I am, falling down, crashing down.
So now I'll take the emery board just to remove the product off my skin that, while in the process of applying the acrylic to the nail might get on the skin. So I just do this. This is optional to you. If you want to go in with your e-file before or anything before, that's quite fine. But this is just my routine of, filing the nails or removing product off my fingers rather. So I'll just take the emery board, straighten up while at the same time removing the product off my fingers or my nails or my fingers. So now I'll take my diamond bit E5, one of the files I love so dearly. It does the job so good that I keep on have to be going back. I've been saying that, I'm going to throw it out and get a new diamond bit, but I haven't reached that stage obviously, but it's still getting the job done. So I still need to be commenting on the fact that it's getting the job done and that it's old. So I'll use this e-file, this bit to remove excess product, especially product like this. Like if I, overlap it, I tend to use this file. So after that is done, I will then buff shine, straighten up the nails to how I like it. So now I will be going in with the nail art aspect. So I am looking on reference from the Pinterest. So this part was tedious for me. Like, I got so annoyed. I was so annoyed when I was doing it, because when it comes down to line, like straight lines and very detailed lining, my lines become so thick. I have the right tools, I have the different, nail art brushes, but my hands are just forcing me to do thick lines, which I was, a little bit annoyed about. But I kind of got over that. So you can see me here cleaning up with my polygel brush. Each time that these, the lines got thicker, I will just go around it and clean up each of these nails, and then I'll cure it for the 10 seconds, and then I'll come back in with some straighter lines. So this was not hard to do. It's just the fact that these the lines took me a longer time than I would like, but as I said, it's something that you learn from. But I have been doing it for a while, so what's happening, what's going on? I don't know, but at this parties, all I'm doing is drawing in the witch signs. I think it's a witch symbols. So that's about it. I had major fun, even though this part took me, it took me out. I was ready to be over and done with this. So after that is done, I will then go in with some diamonds, placing them on each of the spots. So I'll put a picture for reference so you guys can see what I was going based off. Credits to the person who did this. You did a well done job. It was beautiful, but unfortunately my nail art here can't be like yours. I wish it could have been, but sis is struggling to even draw a straight line on my nails. But yeah, that's besides whatever. So it's learned. I'm sure that your lines weren't as straight as, you know, when you had started out, yeah. So I mean, it's something that you have to learn, you know. So I'll do this. I'll go in. I'll be back and forth trying to ensure that these nails are straight. It was one bag of things. So after that is done, I'll draw the symbols and then cure for the 30 seconds, I think, and then I'll, you know, go over it again just to show that you know it's intense, or the line is as black as possible. And then I'll be top coat, and then I'll buff shine, matte it out, and then I'll come in and place the crystals on the various areas. So I'll have a reference picture on screen so you guys can see what I was referencing from. And then I'll top coat the rest of the nails, and that was about it. Oiled my cuticles, and then you guys will see the reveal of these nails. These nails turned out pretty well, even though I had my doubts. I mean, I realize that in every video that I have, there's some doubts, and there's some this, and there's some tedious, and there's some that. That's what happens when you keep on practicing, because you need to get perfect at it. So if you guys like what I did for today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you wish, and also follow me on the social medias. That's on TikTok and Instagram at Bare Beauty Services, and I'll see you guys in the next video.